Verse 10 is nearing the conclusion of this story that John is reporting to us. Presumably John. We don't know for sure the author was John, but nevertheless we'll assume that because traditionally that's been the view of it, and here it is, certainly compatible with what John otherwise tells us. And we have had the incident of the woman taken in adultery, who has now been left alone with Jesus, surrounded, of course, by the same people that Jesus had earlier been teaching. But the accusers, these religious leaders who were hoping to bait a trap for Jesus, have been outmaneuvered by him and have gradually drifted away, realizing that the embarrassment was all theirs, and none of it fell to Jesus, which was their original design. So now, after a little while, we have anakupsos from anakupto. Kupto, you recall, means to lean over. Ana is the preposition that generally has to do with up or upwards, so anakupsos would be the notion of straightening up. This is the aorist active participle, so having straightened up, masculine singular nominative, thus referring to the subject of the sentence, who is given to us a little later here as ho Jesus, as Jesus, postpositive da. So, but Jesus having straightened up, having lifted up, apen from lego, I say, is the third person singular aorist active indicative. So Jesus straightening up, said aute. This is the dative, of course, of the pronoun, dative singular feminine. So Jesus said to her, then gunai. This is actually the vocative of this word gune, which means woman, so addressing her, gunai, woman, pu, the interrogative adverb, where, indeclinable, of course, where, asin, third person plural, present active indicative of a, me, I am, where are they? Where are they? Jesus straightens up, addresses the woman, notices that all of these pompous religious leaders have somehow evaporated, and so he asks the woman directly the question, where are they? And then more or less supplying a bit of an answer here. Oudes, the adjective, means nothing or no one. In this case, we have the singular nominative, so no one, se, the pronoun, accusative, singular, then katakrinen. This is from katakrino, I judge, but it has an additional thought of really condemning. It's more than just judging as in evaluating. It's really judging as in literally judging down or condemning. And so that's the question. Question mark at the end here, what appears to be an English semicolon, is the Greek question mark. No one has condemned you, or has no one condemned you? So Jesus stands up, assesses the situation, and puts the question to the woman. Is it the case that no one now is left to condemn you? Which certainly, with the nature of the case, would seem to suggest that maybe Jesus is the only one left who's in a position to condemn her, but we of course know the alternative result that comes from this famous story, which we'll see soon enough.